Okay, let's go forward to something a bit more positive, we hope. Yes. And we're going to do a Talisman Feminine Wisdom read. And let's just see what kind of pointing it's going to give us today. Let me get all our cards out here. Get them all ruffled, shuffled. And we'll see what it's going to point to today. Let's get them shuffled here. Move this back so I've got some room. Shuffle the Talisman and then the She Tarot. Okay, so let's pull our Talisman and see what the subject matter is today. Safe travel. About safe travel. And there we have the big flood in the center of it. Now, also they're expecting big drama in Japan, I guess, as well. They've been having more and more earthquakes, etc., worried about tsunamis. We have the big, horrible flood that just took place in the hill country in Texas. Okay? This is about safe travels. So let's see what it says about safe travels. It's about abundance, having a state of plenty. When it comes to the competition, loggerheads. So when it comes to the loggerheads, competition and an abundance, a state of plenty, now there could be a lot of drama coming up now, this fight. Okay. But I would say, know that you're going to have enough somewhere under the surface. But also, it could be this fight now coming up also with the government, the competition for money. Because of this huge flood that's happening, it's what I'm also feeling with this as well. There's going to be a lot of competition, loggerheads, to get enough for these safe travels to move it forward. Yeah. So the energy coming into it, let's see what we have. Kindness, having love in action. And exploring. So stepping out and exploring more what can be given when it comes to this. Because there's going to be a lot of angst and drama coming up because of these losses being faced. And so we need to explore more love, more kindness, the things that we can do out of abundance to have safe travel. Also, I'm feeling with this, the safe travel has to do also with road rage and that type of thing. Okay, so there's a lot of that out there as well, this road rage type incidents. And we need to, in those cases, explore more kindness. Don't get in a back and forth battle in road rage, because people are getting shot and killed. They just had one where this guy was killed. He had 2 young children in the car, and the road rage, the guy in a truck shot him. Okay? Now the guy in the truck turned himself in. He stayed there at the scene, but this guy lost his life. There was another one that I spoke about the other day in Florida. This woman got punched out because of road rage. She wouldn't let this guy pass. And he followed her and punched her and broke her nose, 2 big black eyes, broken nose, etc., because of this abundance of this competition. And if you want to have safe travels, you need to back out of that. Okay? Let them go around you. Let them, be on their way, exploring kindness. And what's going on today, it's about love. Life's purpose is love. To expand the heart. Okay, rather than having that repression of heart and repression of love. If you repress the love and you go into this competition, amping it up, okay, it can have deadly consequences when it comes to safe traveling. So yeah, this is about road raging incidences and how to get through it. You need to explore kindness. It's not about an ego competition, okay, in there. So you can't get in this repression of love, the purpose of life, in this angst and anger, and have this competition of loggerheads, because nobody wins with that. Okay? The challenge is the tribe, the community with the same values. And being adaptable, having adaptability. Okay? So hold to your values and, depending on the circumstances, be willing to adapt. Change. Okay? When again you see somebody that's a type A personality, and if you're an empath, when somebody's behind you that's got that type of, you can feel that energy. You can feel them back there, If you're an empath, you can feel when somebody's about to sideswipe you, okay? So be aware of those things and then adapt to that situation. Again, don't go down into this repression of love and this competition mode. So, okay, you got to adapt to the situation and continue to go forward in kindness to diffuse it rather than amping it up. Okay. So what we have next is about healing, restoring back to health. Restoring back to health. Wisdom keeper. Keeping that higher knowledge, okay? Outcome. You can heal from this, yes. If somebody goes by and they flip you off, or you can feel them road raging, wanting just to, they're having a bad day, they're going to take it out on the road. Hold to your spiritual family and restore back to health. Outside influence. Surrender, letting go and releasing. Okay? Going with the flow, surrender, releasing this. To reach a turning point. So you reach a turning point and you can either surrender, let go, and release it, or you can go into the competition of loggerheads, amping it up, repressing the love, getting into ego drama, and wind up in a very, very bad situation. Or you can explore kindness, back off, be adaptable to what's there, heal, be a wisdom keeper, heal the situation by surrendering and letting go when you reach that turning point. You got to let go of that competition loggerheads and that repression into this anger mode, okay, if you want to have safe travel. So this is a cautionary thing about road rage, amping a situation up into a road rage incident, and nobody wins in road rage. If you have somebody behind you that's a type A personality, you could feel them back there, just, let them go around you. Don't block their way. Don't try to brake check people or brake check a semi, the really stupid things I see people do, brake checking a semi. A semi, you got to understand, a semi is like 80,000 pounds behind them, and they cannot stop on a dime like you can in a car. They have to step on that brake real sudden like that. They're going to jackknife. That trailer's going to come around, okay? Or they're just going to run over the top of that car, because you cannot stop fast like you can in a car. I can tell you, I used to drive semis, okay? You can't. So the stupidest things I see people do are cutting off semis, brake checking them, okay? You definitely don't want to get into a road rage situation with a semi, because guess who's going to lose? Okay? So anyway, I hope that whoever needs to hear this today hears it, because apparently somebody may need this today. Be aware. Safe travels. Don't get into this competitive drama. Shut down. Go into rage mode. And amp up a road rage incident. Be wise. Heal the situation by being adaptable, by exploring kindness. Just, whatever, you're having a bad day, turn it around. Let go. Surrender. Let go of it. Okay? For your own healing. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Not our usual advice coming out, but maybe somebody needs to hear this today about road rage and safe traveling. Okay? Also, it doesn't only have to be road rage. It could be also that you are on a trip okay, on vacation or something, and you have this competitive, again, angst, anger, rising up, diffuse it with kindness as much as you can. Let go. Don't get into a fight with somebody over Lord only knows what. Okay? It's not worth it, because there are those that, you could get yourself in real problems with that. So whether it's road rage or whether it's just out there getting in a fight with somebody, competition, loggerheads, maybe again you're going to park and you're waiting for the park place and somebody else wants to come and snake in. Also could have to do with that type of situation. But any type of situation where there is an escalating confrontation wanting to take place, back out of it. Okay? It's not worth it. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Hopefully it's helped somebody today. Keep out of a situation that could potentially turn deadly, because, these kind of knee-jerk reactionary things, coulda, woulda, shoulda, it escalates into something bad. Your coulda, woulda, shoulda is not going to help anything at that point. So back out of it, explore kindness, and let go. Let go of this escalating anger and fueling these fires. Okay, so on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.